Are in order to Falcons tight end Jacob Tamme, who completed a successful campaign. Are you ready for this? To be named the league's most hated player.
Why?
Jacob Tamme on Sirius XM Radio. Right, he's celebrated by reading some of the mean tweets that he got. Check this out.
Get out of your break.
Right, exactly. All right, so we've got our two defensive stars to peel back the layers on the art of footwork and break down the top 5 route runners in the NFL right now. But before we do that, really quick, Darren, just tell the world how important the art of route running and footwork is.
The best route runner. But now this changes. We're talking about best receivers as a whole.
Okay.
This may change altogether.
Who would be your number 1?
As a whole?
As a whole.
Yeah.
All right, I know that you guys pretty much agreed on this list, but if you had to just make a switch here, where would you make a switch?
Ooh.
Stars of the show. Break it down, though. Darren, who's your 4th?
First of all, I like the dance you're doing when the camera.
Did you like that?
I like the groove.
You know,
there we go.
It's Friday. It's Friday. We're getting crazy.
I'm going to start at number.
Stars of the show. Break it down, though. Darren, who's your 4th?
First of all, I like the dance you're doing when the camera.
Did you like that?
I like the groove.
You know.
There we go.
Teams left. Let's just go with your top 2.
All right, I'm going to go with the Raiders at number 2. And I love what they've done this offseason. It's the attitude and the personnel that they have. Ken Norton, the defensive coordinator, is going to bring the most out of that team. Khalil Mack, you saw what he did last year, and again, Bruce Irvin.
And hats off to Jack Del Rio. He's done a great job with that team. Great job. Well, let's get another. When you get bit by the injury bug, as you guys both know, it hurts. And sometimes it can hurt longer than you want it to. But let's not forget who we're talking about here. We're talking about Jimmy Graham. He could come back.
Yeah, he can come back. And I think the one thing...
Up a little bit closer to that 40, 45 range and put up big-time numbers that we see other quarterbacks do in national football.
You know, they were at...
...opportunity to sit down with Colts quarterback Andrew Luck and his father, Oliver. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, not surprising that in this case, with Andrew and Oliver, they're very similar. Both voracious readers, both in the same family business. But what was surprising was Andrew's journey and where he first fell in love with the game of football. Who would play you in a movie?
My man.
My man.
Oh.
My man, Denzel Washington.
Look at that.
Of course. I mean,
I think we all
I couldn't go. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's going straight Oscar gold with that pick. Like, your movies, it's going to be up for awards, for Best Picture.
You have to be. You have to.
that was it right there.
That was so good. Okay, so I had to make a choice myself, and I chose only because I used to hear it.
Yeah, I can see
when we had longer hair. I had like the Rachel cut. Yeah, I had the Rachel cut with the Fred things going on. You know. What do you think?
Works.
Maybe, sorta, kinda, not so
What's your favorite Jennifer Aniston show, movie?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I've watched every